folks, it's Amy here with another winter DIY. These are two cute little DIYs that I put together. The one is a snowman and the other is just a vase that is covered with a sweater. I think they just look so sweet and so wintry and cozy, so I wanted to share those with you. And these will be the last in my winter decor, and then we'll be jumping right into Valentine's Day. So I hope that you enjoy. First, we're going to start making the snowman, and if you're lucky like me and your mom is getting rid of an old sweater, you'll be able to get this for free. Otherwise, you can get a sweater from the Goodwill for pretty cheap, and you also are looking for a tight knit sweater. You also want to have some scissors, some rubber bands, and then some jute string or any type of string that you have, and then rice, and it will take a good amount of rice, 2 to 6 cups depending on how big that you want your snowman. So the first thing you do is you're going to take your sweater and you're going to turn it wrong side out, and then just wrap your rubber band very close to the end and tight. Then you're going to turn it right side out and then start filling it with your rice. So as I mentioned before, a tight knit sweater is going to prevent the rice from slipping through the holes. Next, you're just going to gather it all up at the top and then do another rubber band tightly around and secure that. Next, you just kind of squish the rice and make the head the size that you want, and take another rubber band and put that around so you can kind of move the rice in place of where you want it. And then once you get that all settled and in the shape that you like, then you can finish it by wrapping it with the jute string just a little bit tighter, and then tie that in a bow. Now for his little hat, I'm taking an old dress sock of my husband's and just cutting the top off, and that's going to be the portion that goes down over his head. And then what you can do is go ahead and secure that with a rubber band and then turn that wrong side out. And then I thought it would be super cute to add one of my pom-poms. And if you haven't seen the video on how I make that, I will link that up above. So to attach the yarn pom-pom, I went ahead and just grabbed a needle and thread and attached it, but now you could go ahead and hot glue that if you would prefer. So for his cute little nose, I'm using a wooden dowel that is pointed. It's like a skewer, and then I'm just going to cut the end off and then paint that orange and then hot glue that on. Now I'm just going to embellish him with some black buttons, and you can personalize this and make it any colors that you want. You can add flowers or different pieces of material, so just have fun crafting. And then I wanted to make some eyes out of hot glue, so what I did was just made circles that are, symmetrical and let them dry, and then once they were dry I painted them black and then carefully peeled them up and then hot glued them on. So here's a final look at this cute little snowman made of a sweater, and I just think it's absolutely adorable, and I put it on my coffee table because I just want to be able to look at it, and it is so cute. I hope you give it a try. Up next is this super easy DIY. I wouldn't even call it maybe a DIY, but anyone can do this. You just cut off the end of your sweater's arm, and then you're just going to drape that over your container or vase. You can either fold it down or fold it under, but I went ahead and folded it under to show you that you can do it this way. But just for a more finished look, I just took my needle and thread and then just ran it around the edges to give it a more complete finished look. So to jazz it up a little bit, I just added a couple rounds of jute string around it and tied it in a bow, and then added a snowflake that is made out of the glue of a hot glue gun. So if you'd like to know how to make them, I'll link that video down below. And I just think that that added the perfect little touch to the sweater vase. So now all you need to do is fill it with some greenery and enjoy the look of the coziness it brings to your room. Okay, well that's all for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you will try to make these. They are super fun and easy. And if you do, leave me a message in the comments about how you liked it, and if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. I'd love to get to know you, so before you go, just make sure you say hi. And if you haven't already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Give me a big thumbs up. It helps me and my channel to grow. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, bye!